Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to another video. This is going to be about how to respond to gaslighting. So I've already done a video about some common lines that people, oftentimes narcissists, say to get you to sort of question your reality. But this video is going to be how to respond to the gaslighting if somebody's making comments to you. It's not going to lead to change, most likely, in that individual. If you are dealing with a narcissistic or a toxic individual, they're most likely just gonna come back at you with more gaslighting. But these are just some lines that you can say if you have to continue to engage with this person, and if you're not yet ready to go no contact or even gray rock. If you kind of just want to find out more about why they're being that way, again, it's not going to most likely lead to any dramatic change on their part, but this is sort of just a way to get you to see if you can probe them for more answers. So stay tuned and please subscribe. Okay, so the first one here is if you're told that you are being too sensitive. You can come back and say, "No, I don't think I am. I have given this a lot of thought and I would like you to hear me out so we could work this out." They might not be willing to hear you out. They might just tell you that you're being too sensitive again. Or they might make other gaslighting type of comments, but at least you sort of know where you stand with them. Any person that cares about how you feel will always listen to you and hear you out and validate you. Same idea here. They might say to you, "You're overreacting." You could say, "No, my feelings are valid. Are you willing to hear me out?" How many times are you going to bring that up? To which you could respond, "I am bringing it up because it is causing me pain and I feel there are still things we need to resolve." Again, they might not think it's valid. They might just be uncomfortable. But again, if anybody genuinely cares about how you feel, they will hear you out. They will want to resolve whatever the issue is. If they're not willing to do at least that, then you need to really think about what role this person has to play in your life. Similar to the last one, this is a comment that a lot of us have heard. "That was a long time ago." To which you could say, "That's true, but I still have hurt feelings and have not been able to heal and move on." The next one here is, "You're always misunderstanding me." To which you can ask a very specific question. You could say, "What did you mean when you said this?" Or, "What did you mean when you did this?" You might have some evidence. They might not be interested in the evidence, but this is just your way to probe to see if, in fact, they meant something else. This is one that always gets me. "You can't take a joke." To which you could respond, "What you said to me was mean and it hurt my feelings. I am not sure which part was funny." See what they say. They might, throw one of the other gaslighting lines at you, but you're letting them know that you're kind of onto them and it's not right, and that their words have consequences and that your feelings are hurt. You're standing up for yourself. "That's not what I meant." To which you could say, "Can you clarify what you meant?" They might not be able to kind of give you the answer that you're looking for, but this again lets them know that you're onto them and you're going to hold them accountable for what they say and what they do. 8 is, "I'm not criticizing you." To which you could say, "That's how I felt after your comment." You can elaborate by letting them know that what they did say was in fact critical. You could point out the specific things that they said. You can ask if that's how they talk to other people. Would they make comments about, potentially like what they're wearing or how they look or their career to other people that they know. Just to kind of let them know that it is in fact criticism, even if they're directing it at just you versus other people in their life, again, to hold them accountable. Similar to the one of, you're always misunderstanding me. This one is when they say, that's not me. You could ask, what do you mean? Who was it? Again, it gets them to see that you are onto them and that you are holding them specifically accountable for their words and their actions. When someone says, I'm doing my best or I did my best, you can ask them, what do they mean? Can you explain? You can ask them if you want to, and give them an example of something that they did to you, and if that really was their best, and see what they say. So after somebody criticizes you or just totally crosses a boundary, they might just say, I'm trying to help you. You could respond with, I would appreciate if you ask me if I need help in the future. Comments and actions like that are not helpful. You can elaborate further if you have some specific examples, and that will strengthen your case. And you could even go into what you see as help, and if you want them to help you with anything in the future, you could let them know that certain actions would constitute help for you. So another one that toxic individuals might say to you is, no one else will tell you the truth, to make you think that, they're only out there to save you because nobody else will. So you could ask, what truth? Can you elaborate? Can you give some examples? Really try to find out exactly why they think their opinion is factual and what it is that you were, lacking that they really need to save you with. Last one here is when they say that's not a big deal, you can come back with, it's a big deal to me. Please don't invalidate my feelings. Anything that's a big deal to you is a big deal, and that's something really important to keep in mind. You get to decide what is a big deal to you, and nobody else gets to make up your mind for you. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Like I said in the beginning, these comments are not likely to get your abuser or the person gaslighting you to change their viewpoint, but these are just some ways to respond and really gain insight. If you're not sure if you're being gaslighted, their responses will be very telling, right? So with a toxic or a narcissistic individual, they're not going to want to open up. They're going to want to brush it under the rug or just walk away or change the subject or get offended, and it'll come out in various different ways. Their responses will vary. But it's important, if you need to have these conversations, that you are able to find the words to respond and to stand up for yourself. Once you find that it's not really helpful to engage with these types of comments, then the next thing you could do is go gray rock, where you just become as boring as possible, that they don't want to even engage with you. And the ultimate best one is to go no contact. Important to remember that toxic individuals and narcissistic individuals, they're not likely to change. So you need to take the steps you need, even if you can't take them right away, to remove yourself from the situation or start even putting a plan in place, because your mental health is always number one. So again, thank you for watching the video. Please comment and please subscribe.